How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Gregor, and this is the first time I'm doing stand-up. I'm a little nervous, and all my friends told me that I should look at everybody in the audience as if they're in their underwear.
Yeah! That's
And
what
I see
Brady did.
the sexiest pair of sheer pink panties I've ever seen. And I must congratulate you on your choice of underwear, sir.
Thank you. He's talking to you.
I'm recently gay. I used to be too. Growing up in the 80s was tough. We didn't have Grindr. We didn't have Twister. We didn't have Cockers. We didn't have Cummers.com. But these days, it's a lot easier to find a date than it was back in the 80s. These days, it's like ordering a pizza. Hello? Antonio's? Yes. I'd like a 9-inch pepperoni, please. Extra sauce. Side of poppers. 30 minutes or less? Can you take a little bit longer than that? So back in my day, we didn't have the internet. We had back pages, which was personals in the newspaper. And I was very naive. I didn't know much. I didn't know which hanky went in which pocket. And I wasn't into going to the gay bar with Al Pacino and cruising. Mostly what I did is I watched television and listened to music. And so when I went to go find a date in the back pages, I saw an ad for a young English gentleman. And back then, mainly the thing that I watched the most was British television. So when I saw an ad for English gentlemen into BBC, TV, and CDs, I thought it'd be a perfect fit. So we made a date, and we met at the pub, and we had some small talk, and it was very nice. He reached over and he put his hand on top of mine, and he looked deep into my eyes and he said, "So, how long you been into BBC?" And I didn't have to think very long. I said, "Jesus, about as long as I can remember." I said, "My favorite probably are Python and the Black Adder."
Awesome.
And he said, "Oh, well, those the name of your dildos?" And it sort of struck me. I said, "No." So I tried to get things back on track on the date, and I said, "Well, what kind of TV are you into?" And he said, "Slim and submissive." And he said, "How about you?" And I said, "Charlie's Angels and the Beverly Hillbillies." So then I could see him rolling his eyes, and he said, "And how about CDs?" And I said, "Pink Floyd." And he was getting very angry and upset, and he started to get up to leave, but I said, "Hey, why get your panties in a bunch?" So after that, I decoded the mystery of the gay code, and I found a really special lady, my trans wife, that's just spectacular. And after 3 years, we decided to get a dog. And we found the most awesome dog, and I paid for him and brought him home from Arizona. This great dog. Everything you could ever want. Except that the dog loved her more than me. Which, being the king of the castle, was kind of a jerk. I thought maybe he should love me more. And I devised a plan about how I was going to get the dog in trouble without doing anything, And my wife, pissed off enough to yell, I'm gonna come to the rescue. No, hon, it's okay. He didn't know. It's gonna be all right. Dog's gonna come and love me more. So what I did was, I went in and I shit on the bed. It was the perfect crime. I went on the bed and I scrunched around a little bit, trying to recreate the scene of the crime. And then I spun around 3 times like the dogs do. And as I was baby wiping my balls off, I realized one thing. Dogs aren't straining to go to the bathroom. They're spinning around to get centrifugal force to get their balls out of the way is what's going on. So anyway, I hear keys in the door jangling, and I said, oh my God. I pulled my pants up, buckled them up, and the dog's looking at me like, this is why I love her more. So run into the living room and greet her at the door. Hey, hon, how are you? How was your day? All that, and, you know, it was really great. She sniffed the air a little bit. She said, what's that? I said, I don't know. And she said, coming from the bedroom. She walked into the bedroom, and I see her face. She's livid. I'm like, yes, the plan's coming together. And she starts rolling up a magazine, and all of a sudden, she starts beating me over the head with the magazine. Hey. She says, you stupid son of a bitch. What the hell's the matter with you? We got a chihuahua. Stop shitting on the bed. That's it. Thank you.
Good meal. All the
All right, let's give it up.